Zach Johnson is renowned as one of the best putters on tour, so we asked the two-time major winner for his advice on how to achieve better results with the flat stick.
So putting, there's a number of unique ways to go about it.
Zach Johnson, one of the best putters. Lovely.
I see the kind of like a white track going to the hole. Once I see that line, I try to get parallel to that line. I take 2 practice strokes, one looking at the hole and one looking down. And then after that, it's just speed. So I set up my putter in a fashion where I want the ball to start. And after that, again, it's feel, it's speed. Speed is the most important element in, I think, putting. Obviously, reading greens and technique is a part of it, but speed, you can make the same putt from the same distance in a number of different ways, just based on how you line it up and the speed in which you hit it. So when I'm practicing, my focal point in my practice rounds and on the practice putting green is speed. When I'm hitting a putting competition, obviously I've read it now, I've made my decision on where I want it to start. I stand behind it, I take a nice deep breath, and once my left foot goes into the putt, that's kind of when my routine starts, and so it should be pretty methodical. It should be very consistent putt after putt. 3-footer, 40-footer, irrelevant. It should be the same almost every time. Once the putter goes over the ball, I take 2 looks, and again, I focus really on speed and trying to hit the center of the face. I prefer this normal traditional grip with my hands and my fingers. Like to have the meat of my hands kind of on the sides of the grip, and it feels pretty stable. I try to take the hands out of it, use the big pieces.
Looks good. Better than that.
8 feet and in is key. The more you get comfortable in 8 feet and in, the better. You make a few 15-footers, 25-footers, whatever it may be in that range. It's just a bonus. In this game of golf, I don't like making bogeys. I hate making doubles and etc. I despise 3-putting, so I'm going to go back to it. Speed is of the utmost. I like to see the high line. I like to see it kind of drip in on the high side of the hole more times than not, because the courses we play, the greens are really fast, and that's the way I've always approached it. I've got a number of drills when it comes to the practice of my putting. Again, I try to separate it into about 25% of my practice is fundamentals. The other 75%, I've got games, I've got drills on the practice putting green that should transfer onto the golf course. So much of that is speed, some of that's reading greens. I've got apparatuses to help me as well. But I would not get bogged down on just, making putts all the time. That's important. I mean, there's games that do that, but inside 8 feet is imperative, and I would say making sure you're 2-putting from 20, 30, 40, 50 feet. I mean, that's where you're going to save shots. So speed, and then making those short ones, I think, is crucial.